Hey, so I totally forgot. I'm just gonna put this in. It's gonna be at the beginning before we even do our intro and everything else. I forgot. We did our breathalyzer just a little while ago for this podcast, and I blew an 8.98, and she blew a 0.9000. So 0.900 and 0.898 after drinking, I believe, not even four full of these Voodoo IPAs and taking two shots of shooters. So, as I will say later on in the podcast, don't drink and drive, and having a breathalyzer on hand when you go party it up is a good idea. It'll keep you from making a dumbass mistake. And nobody's driving here, so drink responsibly, and we want to see you later. So, enjoy the podcast. Happy Halloween, and remember, don't go full Karen.
It's gonna be terrible.
Why, hello, and welcome to Best of the Bottom. I'm Justin,
Damn.
and this is going to be a Halloween special. For it is Halloween here in just a couple of weeks. Why, hello, it's Maverick in the chat again. And in this podcast, before we get things fully kicking and going and rolling and all these other things, it is the Bag of Doom. In this bag, we have various random shots. And we will take one of these shots, and then we will drink said shot. And then we'll get rolling. And we'll start talking about all the random shit we have to talk about.
Bird dog chocolate flavored whiskey.
That sounds terrible.
It does. I'm not excited.
Revel Stoke roasted pecan flavored whiskey.
I have never heard of any of this stuff, and I'm so pleased by the fellow.
Yeah, dude came through.
For those of you who don't know, the Bag of Doom is supplied by.
Yes, I go into a liquor store or wherever, and I go, just give me 5, 10, however many random shots. Good, bad, whatever. And then I just take that bag and I dump it in the Bag of Doom. So I literally have no idea what we're going to take. And this guy pulled out some interesting stuff. Wow.
Oh God, fuck me.
This was good. This is damn good. Revelstoke Pecan Roasted Whiskey. It is bloody delicious. I tell you what, sir, I do not want to speak to your manager. Bravo.
Trying to think of a pigwood joke I could say while.
You gotta be faster.
Yeah,
You gotta be faster.
I can't.
Since this is Halloween, I decided to go as
Oh, thank you,
Well,
Maverick.
it's gonna be Halloween. I decided to go with the scariest thing known to mankind. I've gone full Karen. Full Karen.
And you look fabulous. I am penguin.
Yes, a penguin. Possibly from Madagascar.
Yeah. Or
Although,
maybe the Linux penguin. Um,
that's a good nerd pull. The Linux penguin. It is more Linux penguin, though.
yeah, it's very.
Yes, you should honor my expired coupons, goddammit. As a matter of fact, I should have honored my coupons for this. We've gone Voodoo Ranger, and this 12-pack cost me $30 bloody dollars.
And that is a travesty.
I got my panties in a tight bunch, and they will be there for quite some time. I want to talk to the manager of Voodoo Ranger. $30 for a 12-pack is absurd. They did not even give me a reach around after I purchased it.
Is that what Karens are demanding these days? Reach around?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm getting screwed.
Oh.
No dinner. No reach around. Nothing. Oh, it's got the whole Karen head movement. And the,
Yeah, you're really.
better be careful. Should never go full Karen. Why, thank you. This is some good stuff. All good.
Your boobs are nice and perky.
It took me a while to get these properly positioned.
Let's go around and say what's in each other's boobs. Mine. Well,
these
patting to your shoe. What
These are actually 2 pairs of Fruit of the Loom boxer shorts rolled up neatly into a $7 sports bra that I picked up from Dollar General. Dollar General.
They look, yeah. I would have never guessed those are undies in there.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, thank you. Casey Kale, thank you for saying I look flawless. It took me a while to look. The one thing I learned in this whole situation is, women, I applaud you for the whole makeup thing. This was a whole different experience for me. I think it turned out decently, but like, okay, the foundation, the lipstick, that's easy. But doing this eye shit, this is a fucking disaster. Yeah, it looks okay from there. Like, you're over there. You get up close to this? Oh no. Oh no, sister. Oh no.
It's still, I think you did fantastic for your, based off of all the boyfriend doing makeup videos I've seen. Like, oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
Should I do makeup tutorials when I get bored?
Go for it.
I mean, I got a TikTok now, so.
I would let you do my makeup.
Oh, well, thank you.
I would let you do my makeup.
I suddenly feel a little boost of confidence. Just feel a little. I don't know if it makes me feel more Karen or less Karen. I guess maybe they're overly confident. Because, the world owes them something.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. But seriously, like, doing the eye stuff was a royal bitch. Royal bitch. Like, I was sitting there just kind of going in and then poked myself right in the goddamn eye.
I'm sorry. That's why I do mascara.
And actually, the other thing that's kind of like, I popped in my contacts and like just like the makeup residue that just kind of, I don't know if it like just hovers around your face, the powdery shit like instantly is like just drawing out the moisture of my eyeballs. I feel like SpongeBob in the SpongeBob movie, just like, or actually, you know what? When he goes to Sandy Cheek's house for the first time. I don't need water. Water's for losers.
I was shocked that you went all out. Yeah, you're already into the swing of the hair.
You know me. If I'm going for it, I'm going all in. You got to commit to the bit.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to figure out a Karen voice, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go and Mrs. Doubtfire, be like, "Oh, hello, it's a run by fruiting."
I like your man Karen voice. Like I think it works. Like
When I get all, this thing was $30 for a 30-pack, a 30-pack, a 12-pack. 30-pack wouldn't be that bad. $1 a beer. It better taste fucking good. It better taste good. That's all I'm saying.
I doubt it does. I just hope they taste different.
True.
If they all taste the same, that's where it's gonna suck.
No. Oh, I forgot to do our proper intro. But we're bottom class people drinking bottom shelf booze.
Except for right this second.
Yes.
Disregard.
Yeah, normally it's bottom. This is like.
But you're also a Karen, so I think you like.
It's true. I might have been tapping into my inner Karen
You were already
as I was looking
character.
for the purchase. Yeah. That's just how. It's just proper. I almost got nail polish too, but I didn't have time for that shit. I didn't have time for it. Like I was looking for. Part of the problem is I was going through all the nail polishes and it was just too much. And then I wasn't gonna be able to do my nails, and then let them dry, and then I had to finish getting all the overlay stuff set up and just all the technical issues that would go into this. But I feel like it would have made that extra little something, but I didn't get around to it. Next time I go full Karen.
I don't know if I'm ready to see full Karen, Justin.
Well, this is already pretty full Karen. Like, I don't know. Maybe once a year I'll go full Karen. Just once a year.
Everybody deserves once a year where they can go full
Karen. You know what? Let's go to Applebee's after this. Let's go to Applebee's. Let's go order dollar margaritas. And then we'll throw a tantrum and speak to managers. Once I get sloshy enough and I drink a bunch of them, then I'll demand my money back. Because they were, I don't know, there was hair in it.
Subpar.
I don't know.
Just be like, I ordered one of every drink, hoping each one would get better, and they didn't. I want my money back.
Yes. I kept ordering, and they kept getting worse. So you know what?
You have no redeeming qualities. Give me my money back.
Yes, let me speak to the manager. As a matter of fact, where is the owner of Applebee's? I want to talk to Mr. Applebee's. Where is Mr. Appleby? If I can't get him, where's Mrs. Appleby? Because she might understand the struggle that I have right now. I don't want to wear a mask. I want to be sloshed. And you know what? I broke a nail open the door.
You're going to get nails for this too?
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, you're committed, I must say.
Like I said, you got to commit to your role. Full method. Anyways, this week, or today, I forgot to look what year it was. I believe it was 2019. A Florida man allegedly slapped a woman with a bowl of chili. Where do you say this comes from? Well, we look up Florida man articles and we just read the headline. And now, let's ponder, how does a person get into the situation where you need to slap a woman with a bowl of chili?
How do you, like, what makes it a slap with a bowl of chili and not like a punch or a...
Well, I would say, okay, for demonstration, this is a bowl, not a cup. So you'd have to get like a nice like cupping motion with your hand, and then it would have to be like this, but you can't fully tilt. You got to do a light tilt, and then as you come close, you
and then the chili,
and then you get a chili bath, full rotation. And, you know, depending on what kind, if that's some Texas chili with like 5-alarm chili, that might be painful. That's like getting maced.
That definitely has to be how that happened, because I was just imagining more of like this is a bowl of chili. Imagine more like a mush, like than a slap. But yeah, that makes sense. I think that's
Yeah,
that's
I think that's how it
100%
goes.
how
And
that
especially depending on the restaurant you go to, like maybe it's one of these like a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're at your food truck, you're standing in line, and you know you get your bowl of chili, and then you decide, I don't know, there's a fly in it. No, wait, it wasn't a Karen that did it. You know what? Maybe it was the food truck guy was bringing the bowl of chili to a Karen,
Mm-hmm.
and she was sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you know, all
Nobody
you
can
see.
see that you crossed your legs, but
Well, you know what? Filing your nails, being like, I don't know, yeah. I mean, Tom, he just got a promotion at the law firm, and it's lovely. He's taken on such a wonderful case. It's going to make us lots of money. Apparently, some guy was riding a scooter and he ran into the side of a semi truck because he was really drunk. But you know what? They have a proper case, and they are suing this trucking company for millions of dollars. And you know what? He gets at least 10% of that. So you know what I'm going to do? Excuse me, ma'am. I brought you your chili. I was talking. Excuse me. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, so I was saying, but ma'am, I brought you this chili. Sir! Sir! I told you. I am talking. Just place it off here to the side, and I'll deal with you when I'm ready. You know what? This has cost you a tip. Do you have a manager? Do you have a manager? And that's when he's just like, that was the 15th Karen today, and he just lost it. Next you know, wow! And she just, oh. Do you know how much it cost me to get this hair done? Do you know? Eduardo spent hours on this hair. Do you see these highlights? Do you see these highlights? They are ruined. And little Tiffany, she's got the pageant coming up, and she's supposed to win. And now, look at me. How am I supposed to see the other moms like this? And little Brett, he's got soccer practice at noon.
You know what probably happened?
I want the police.
Waiter was walking past Karen. She turned around, hit her face on the bowl of chili, and then was like, I got slapped in the face with the bowl of chili. That waiter slapped me in the face with a bowl of chili.
That is even more. You know what? That's even more.
That man did nothing.
That's even actually.
That bitch swiveled her head, yes. And then
she was all. You see this, Eduardo, he does such a wonderful job on these highlights. I mean, it costs a little bit extra money. But it's worth it, honey. It is worth it. He's fabulous. I mean, just feel this. Like, it's not even dry, no split ends. It just, girl, let me get you his number. And then she turns around, and then chili everywhere. Oh, my hair.
He slapped me with a bowl of chili.
He slapped me. Do you see this? Call the police.
And then everybody was like, how do you slap someone with a bowl of chili? And I don't know. That lady. And then that's how that played out. All right. What are we starting on first?
That makes sense. Okay, so I like to give a little history on the Voodoo Ranger. It's made by New Belgium Brewery. Apparently, it was established in 1988 by I didn't type out the stuff. It was a social worker and a homeowner, and they built a little brewery in the basement.
A homeowner? Is that all the stats he had to his name? I own a home.
Honestly, there's a long-ass story on here, and I did not have time to read the whole thing because my time is valuable.
Of course it is.
I already spent $30. They got $30 of my money. Do they expect me to read their entire history? I think not. Mm-hmm. But, so, it was established in 1988, and then they're established in Colorado. I believe it was Fort Collins, Colorado. They won some awards, yada, yada, yada. Hipster IPAs. They're all IPAs. I say we go with the experimental IPA last because it's experimental. You know what? Let's start with their standard Voodoo Ranger IPA. And they're all, I believe, this one, let's see, this one doesn't say the alcohol per volume. I believe that, actually, you know what? It's on the box. Okay. The Voodoo Ranger IPA is 7% alcohol per volume. Juicy Haze IPA, which is this white can, is 7.5. 8.5 is High Plain, and experimental is 6.6. I expected it to be higher. I thought it was like going up, but did you already?
Yeah, I already.
Oh, well. I want to speak to your manager. Did your husband know what you did?
I don't know. Ask him.
Maverick, did you see what she did? Okay, this is all kinds of flavors I didn't expect.
It's actually like flavorful.
Yeah, it does. It like it's very flavorful, but like it's.
It tastes like if somebody like got some really nice deodorant and then you licked an armpit. Like.
Well, it has a very piney taste, like most IPAs do, because they're very hoppy. But I almost get like a citrusy note, like maybe like a pineapple,
citrusy deodorant.
Or a papaya. I'm getting a papaya. I get an aftertone of papaya. Like it's like it's like licking a pine tree, and then eating some canned papaya right after.
This is so weird to me.
Maverick, how can you approve of such blasphemy? She just started drinking without the cheers. That's just. I'm so angry right now.
I am but a penguin.
I could scream, but I'm a lady, so I won't scream.
I'm actually afraid of Karen Justin. Like, it gives me the jeebies.
Yeah.
Karen Justin gives me the jeebies.
I'm afraid what if I get stuck in character?
I'm afraid to stay here tonight. I'm gonna wake up and you'll be standing over me like, how do you get your hair so straight?
I'll be standing there like, who's your hairstylist? Oh yeah, leopard print and whatever this is.
Oh yeah, those are my pants.
Yes,
this kid's wearing.
Yes, I'm wearing her pants.
You might as well keep them.
Well, you left them here like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I don't know, a long ass time ago. You're always leaving shit here.
That's true. I'm always leaving shit here and taking your stuff.
You know, I'm kind of impressed with this lipstick. All right, this lipstick was $1.50 at Dollar General, and do you see this? There is not a bit of lipstick on this can. That's impressive.
I looked at my can like is there
All right, ladies. Seriously. Don't be spending retarded amounts of money for... Oh, shit, it's in the bathroom. I don't know that it's at Dollar General. It's only $1.50.
We're also a makeup review. All this.
I know. I'm impressed.
Ladies, men.
Yeah, makeup men. That's apparently a thing. I've noticed on TikTok. There's a lot of dudes that like to wear makeup, and you know what? I kind of slightly get it because I do look a little fabulous. Just saying. But I don't want to put in that much effort. Like, that's too much effort.
You do look nice, though. You do look nice. I'm impressed.
But I'm so far pretty impressed with this lipstick. Let's see how it holds up for this entire podcast, because this is definitely could be some night on the town lipstick for just $1.50. What was that? A Helga. Oh. You're getting a Helga monument from Maverick in his closet.
That makes me so happy.
That's quite lovely.
Because I'm making one for him in my closet.
Oh, that's some romantic bullshit.
Oh, ain't it?
That's love. That might melt this Karen's heart. It'll grow 2 sizes.
It's interracial love, so I don't know. I don't know how pleased you're gonna be.
Well, I'm not gonna be that kind of Karen.
Okay.
I have no need to start calling police because you're sitting here drinking beer.
We'll see. We'll see how the night goes. You're digging deep, so.
I am digging deep.
We'll see what's up.
But you know what? I did see some ethnic girls run a lemonade stand without a permit, and that was very upsetting to me.
Ethnic girls.
Very upsetting.
Do you know what's one thing that makes me sad? And I know this is a little bit like going off track and like not probably even worth saying. But every time I listen to that one song, I can't remember how it goes, but except for it goes, and all the colored girls go do 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 do. Every time it gets to that part and he doesn't say it, it makes me sad a little bit. Like
because they edited a lot of that. They edited.
I get it. I get why it's gone, but I'm also like.
I mean that whole story is about a drag queen prostitute. So
that part always makes me.
Lou Reed, fabulous song. Yes, Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah.
Hey girl.
I couldn't think of any of the words.
Say, hey hon, take a walk on the wild. That's me right now.
But every time, like it just goes straight to do. I'm like, we all know what used to go there. Like, leave it, put it back. I miss it. Because then me as a colored girl goes do, and I feel like the spotlight's on me. Even though I know colored is not the word you say anymore.
Yeah. I almost feel like we should recreate that on TikTok. Me and Full Karen. I mean, we got the whole shebang right here. We'll give it a try. We'll try to do a lip sync thing. Check out my TikTok. I'm Majestic Medic on TikTok. Majestic_Medic, which is most of my social media, except for Instagram. It's Justin_Sane83. Because I started that one, and I guess I can't change the name. And my Facebook is Justin Parent.
Oh, I'm going to be burping like crazy.
Yeah,
beers
I probably would too.
Podcast.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, because we care about safety here, at the end of this podcast, we will give ourselves a breathalyzer because, this just shows 4 IPAs and technically 2 shots. We do a shot prior to the show even starting. We reach to the bag of doom twice. One is a get our game faces on, and then 2 is let's get this ball rolling. Woo! Drunk Karen. Woo! But we will take our breathalyzer at the end of this show and see where we're at. Because a lot of people, honestly, I was surprised when we did the Mogan David, the original wine. If you check out last week's podcast, there is a whole conspiracy between Mogan David and MD 2020. Check it out. YouTube, Perco Productions. And Perco, it's PARRECO. You'll see the little pear logo on there. But it made me suspicious, eh? Mm. Where was I going with this?
I don't know. You started talking about last week's episode.
And plugging that. Shit.
Forget this week's show. Go back and watch last week's. Mogan David, dude.
Yeah, Mogan David. Some things happened. Oh, yeah, the Mogan David episode. When, neither one of, I felt like maybe I had, a good strong buzz. We blew a 1.99 and, no, not 1.99, 0.199 for me and 0.195 for her. Or no, it was 1.95? I don't know.
Mine was way more.
Yeah, I think you were point 199. I was 0.195. But either way, that was a lot higher than I expected. And we are both thinking, damn, I didn't feel like I had that much of a buzz. So, honestly, I recommend keep one of these with you. You know, like you go to a party, keep one of these with you. So, you know, just give yourself a little, you know, give yourself a little blow. And it'll tell you if you are okay to drive. Because honestly, look, DWIs are expensive, but most importantly, you don't want to kill yourself or somebody else. So it's a good idea. PSA over. Thank you.
And also, like, a lot of different boozes they do have different feelings. Like, sometimes you drink something and you're like, oh, I don't feel fucked up. And then it's like, if you do take a breathalyzer test, you're going to be screwed.
And especially sometimes you get that little delay, too. Like, you don't feel as drunk as you really are. And then it slowly processes it. And you could be sitting there driving along, and the next thing you know, you're like, into a barrier, hit a bus full of hemophiliac, you know, Down syndrome kids going to the museum. I don't know. That's a disaster. That is terrible. We don't want to be doing that. This is 2020.
Those poor people.
Hashtag woke. I said that as a Karen. That feels weird. Like, I feel like my Karen character and
I think Karens, a lot of Karens think they're woke.
That's true. They pretend to be woke, but, you know, like, they were woke for, like, 1945. Actually, like...
Well, like, because I think they think, like, I think they would be like, oh... Like, colored people should be able to wear their hair however they want. That's, like, the kind of Karen woke, where they're like, behind in some aspects, but still there, you know?
Yeah, but deep down they're going, oh, honey, it looks better straightened. Even though, you know what?
Like, they're just obliviously...
Like, they say stuff that sounds woke, but then, like, you catch them off guard and they're calling 911 because, you know, black families having a barbecue in the park.
I always just wonder if they were like, because some of Karens, you look at them and they could be having an off day. Like I chased some hooligans down the street barefoot once because I thought they were breaking into my garage. Yeah, if somebody would have caught me at that moment and videotaped me, I would not look like a fucking
Yes, I was checking my eyeshadow.
I would not look like a decent human being during that time. So some of these I just go like, hey.
Yeah, sometimes people are having a bad day and they go off.
They were caught. And some, like, there was this one video that was going around with a Karen, and I was like, at the end of the day, I think everybody in the situation's just fucked up. Like, it was the one where, like, the girl ended up pulling a gun on the people in the parking lot. But it was like, because it was like a black woman and her daughter, and then this, I guess she was pregnant, and she pulled out a gun on these people and told them, get the fuck away from her. And I get it. Because, like, if you see the whole video, you're like, what the fuck? Everybody's an asshole in the situation. And it's just like, what are you doing? I hate it when you see videos and you find out the other party was just as fucking obnoxious. And you're just like, okay, this isn't a Karen video then. It's just 4 assholes in a parking lot trying to fucking figure shit out. Like, I hate that. And then it just frustrates me. What are we doing?
It's 4 Karens on a tear.
4 Karens on a tear. It's just like, it's like, dude, everybody looks like an asshole. This is not a good situation. It's just not a good situation. I'm like, y'all were provoking them, and it seemed like they didn't do much to provoke the ladies who were calling this lady a Karen. But, like, still at the same time, like, I don't know what you do. And if you have, I don't know if you have a permit to carry, I mean, why not pull your gun out?
Yeah.
But also don't pull your gun out, you know? Yeah. Like, I don't know if that's, like, in my head, a person who would have a permit to carry a gun wherever they go anyway, they're going to pull their gun whenever they have the chance. As far as I'm concerned, these people are like, you're trying to leave and they're getting in the way of your car and you're trying to leave. You're just trying to get the fuck out of the situation. And then they're coming towards your car and it's just like, get the fuck away. All she wanted was for them to get away. She pulled out the gun and then it kind of happened. But it's like those ladies were coming for that lady. Even if she did push or whatever, because like in the beginning, it's like, oh, you pushed us or whatever and blah, blah, blah. And they're just like, hey, I'm fucking tired. Like that kind of thing. Like coming at her like they're just trying to leave. And then they would not get away from their space. They probably thought they were going to try and like jump behind the car. And they were all up on the car. And it's just like, yeah. I get why she pulled out the gun, but at the same time, it's just like, oh my God, you're all idiots. Like if you watch the whole video, you're like, everybody just sucks. Humanity sucks.
Yeah, like my thought is like, if you're pulling a gun, it should be
for life.
That's it. We now self-identify as penguins.
Do you, Karen? Do you?
Maybe later. That's my penguin costume, by the way. It's on loan.
Wearing his penguin.
I'm trying to decide if I should order my duck masks now or later.
Duck masks?
Yeah, I'm gonna get 3 duck masks. All these costumes are for TikTok.
Yeah, Justin's cooking up something big for TikTok. We got a penguin costume.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. See, like
Justin's gonna be doing the next dance. Just I don't know.
Oh, actually, I am working on a dance. It's gonna be the zoological dance. So far, I have 3 dance: the precious pachyderm, and then you got just the chimp and the gorilla. I had some other dances that I created when I was in high school, but you know what? I smoked a lot of weed then, and I forgot. So
probably put on a bunch of Prodigy. It was just like
yeah. Like I said, right now the main ones I remember is the gorilla, the chimp, and the precious pachyderm. I believe there's one that was about a moose, but I don't remember the steps to the moose dance. So, stay tuned for more. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we have no booze in the news tonight because, since this is a Halloween special, we haven't gotten anything Halloweeny. I said weenie. We haven't done any Halloween stuff, but, you know, like, I'm full Karen. She's a penguin. And we got some Voodoo Ranger, which is actually a pretty good IPA, okay? Like, I'm gonna put the Karen away. I'm gonna fold it up. I'm gonna put it in a little box. Over here.
If I didn't know, like, how pain in the ass it was to take off the wig and put it back on, I would say, like, Justin, take off the wig. Put it back on for Karen, but that would be too much.
Yeah, dude. This was a task. You know, like I have gotten extra respect for all you black women that put on the wigs and the weaves, and like I've already had respect for it because watching our sister, and her wig.
No, you can claim her. That's yours.
Well, I was saying like our other sister, like we have another sister besides Deborah. But just watching her weave and wig and all the iterations she's gone through and the hair straightening, all you black women out there, there's so much extra props I give y'all. You ladies.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes.
We're working on relations.
Yes.
Now.
See, me pretending to be a Karen as a straight white male has taught me a lot more about women in general. So, sometimes it is okay to go full Karen. As long as you learn something out of it. Like, you can't just go full Karen for, well, you can go full Karen for shits and giggles. But you can't go full Karen in a serious nature. Like, nobody needs to be calling immigration. Nobody needs to be calling PD. Nobody needs to be doing some weird shit and because you can't get into a restaurant because you're not wearing a mask, and this poor teenage kid is just trying to do his goddamn job, and you got to be like calling the police saying you're being discriminated against because you're a white woman. Anyways, that's whole TikTok that I went through. There was like 6 parts. This girl was ridiculous. She didn't have a Karen haircut, though. That was the surprising part. She's had standard blonde hair in a bun, but she was full Karen. Full Karen.
One day.
I feel like I should be wearing like a bunch of gaudy rings, too.
I love how much thought you put into it. He calls me and he's just like, I'm going to go buy this, this, and this. I'm like, dude, you have a mother. Like, you got the clothes, you got the, like, I'm shocked you showed up in it with a bra. I was like, Mom was like, well, is he doing the fake boobies and everything? And I was like, no, he's not. I don't think he's going to do all that.
I did.
And then I show up and he's got these perky little sons of bitches.
I mean, honestly, I think it's solid C cup size. Okay, I just want to. I kind of filled these out a decent ways to begin with. So.
He's just being honest.
These moobs.
Started with B's.
These moobs are at least a solid B. So then, like, I noticed there was, like, kind of this, like, weird, like, flat nipple looking thing. And I didn't like the way that looked. So I just I rolled up a pair of some Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs, and they fit perfectly in here. So between my regular B cups plus a couple of Fruit of the Loom boxers, one's black, one's gray, it just filled it out just perfectly. So any gentleman that feel like going full Karen, that's of my build, that's how it works. 2 Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs, and be at least a solid B cup.
Yeah.
This is a 3X sports bra from Dollar General. I don't
know
where the tag is.
I totally thought you got like a real like bra. I was like, damn.
Oh, it is a real bra.
No, like a proper.
No, I did the
sports bras don't count as bras.
Well, I did this. Well, it's like it's a sport.
For people with boobs, sports bras are nothing. They're just a piece of fabric.
Oh, this one's not a piece of fabric. Look, it's a.
Flash us your bra. Flash us your bra.
See, it's actually got some decent little padding in here. Oh. And it's a sports bra, but it has little like foam instead of underwire. It's got little like thicker foam, and it's not bad.
I want to borrow it.
I think your boobs are way too big. Sure. Just might have to bring it back at some point.
Yeah. How often are you going to use this bra, Justin?
TikTok videos.
Well, you're beautiful.
I'm going to go on to a higher plane. Are you ready for a higher plane? I drank the other IPA.
I'm not going to be able to drink these a little fast enough, but...
Well, then just...
I'll have a lot of chugging to do later.
I want to at least, try each of these.
Okay.
So, this is the higher plane in the orange can. And it's a hazy imperial. Diane, say that word. Imperial. Why does it sound weird when I say it?
Because you already have it in your head that it sounds weird.
Oh, okay.
You're doing a perfect job. I've never heard such pronunciation.
It's an Imperial IPA. I guess it's a higher class IPA than the last one. And I guess more than the other ones. Cheers.
Cheers. Should we talk about some spooky things? Or?
Oh, yeah. We haven't talked shit about any spooky things. Oh, you know what? I tried to bring the quality. Just for you, Maverick. Just for you.
What?
He said, this is the quality content I've come to expect. And my boob just hit the microphone.
Quality.
That was free for you guys.
How often do you get to hear from a tit? Yeah.
It wanted to put its 2 cents in.
Of course, a Karen's boobs would wanna.
Yeah, it's 10 cents a piece. That's 20 cents.
They all kind of taste the same so far.
No, this one has less. This one doesn't have the papaya notes, and it's less piney. It's still a little piney, but that one has a lot stronger papaya notes as well as the pininess to it. This one's a mild pininess. And I can't figure out if it's just because the can is orange and it's making me think there's orange notes in there, or if it actually has like an orange taste to it. I can't figure out. Like it tastes. It's a little shock toppy.
It tastes the way rubbing alcohol smells, and then like some stuff. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, to me, it doesn't. I don't like IPAs though.
Well, that's all we got is IPAs.
Yeah.
Mostly because I was having trouble. Like,
well, they have like this. I don't know what that taste is, but it just reminds me of like rubbing alcohol.
That's just the alcohol in general. Well, IPAs tend to have a little bit stronger alcohol volume than typical beers.
This one's better. In my rank so far, this guy than this guy.
Is it? Okay. Oh, you know what? Here. Shit, how are we going to rank this?
And then,
all right.
I have a feeling it's just going to get worse from there.
Here's the spare ones. At some point, before this ends, we'll rank these flavors. So far, I don't know if I agree, though. I really don't know if I agree. I still feel like this one's better than this one.
Okay.
So.
I mean, far be it for me, a lowly penguin, to tell you a Karen.
True.
That you're wrong.
Am a Karen.
But
you
ever see that one gif where the penguin just slaps the other penguin down?
But
penguins might be assholes too. So let's see.
So I don't know. So right to left or left to right? What we read left to right. Okay. So this one will be 1. This is the higher plane. See, it makes sense. It's in a higher plane, so it's the better one. And then we'll put Voodoo Ranger number 2 so far. That's where we're at.
That's where Karen's at.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you make a strong enough argument, I'm willing to change.
I can't change your taste buds.
True. I'm just saying.
I ain't a magic penguin. I'm just a Linux. That's it. That's all I know, man.
Solid quality software.
I don't dislike it, but it's got more of a flavor. If you want more flavor with your booze, then yeah, I guess.
This one has way more flavor than this one. This one's more subtle. This one punches you.
This one's subtle as fuck compared to this
subtle.
one. This one has like a gouging at the back of your neck with.
See, I feel like this one is like a twat punch, and this one is a nice caress.
But yeah, like this is a twat punch that I like. If you're into it, you know, this is a twat punch to somebody with a fetish for twat punches. This is a twat punch to somebody just walking down the street. That's how I feel. If that's how we're doing,
that's actually a solid argument. I'm not gonna lie. That might have swayed me a bit. Honestly, I could be swayed on that one. That one's. That's a good sway. So, they are currently even. that argument just like, is like, you know what?
I mean,
that's true. That's true.
All right, Justin.
Okay. Let's make with the spooky. So, these are all New Mexico particular lore. So, I found this article. It was on the Travel Channel. It includes like a lot of various cities. There's a couple in Albuquerque, Santa Fe. There's one here in Mesilla. Cimarron, Taos, Vegas, Las Lunas. A lot of Albuquerque places. So, before we get into the Travel Channel article, I got it from their little website. It's like New Mexico's like the hauntedest place or whatever. I mean, these are kind of like the bigger known ones because obviously it's Travel Channel. Mm-hmm. But I mean, just here locally, we got a lot of. I mean, we got a park called La Llorona Park. So you know,
we claim her.
Yeah,
that's our gal.
And then we got the whole skinwalker thing. Okay, so those of you that don't know, La Llorona drowned her children in the Rio Grande. And now she is like cursed and walks up and down the river and drowns children. And we have a kids park next to the river named La Llorona Park.
Yeah.
That's kind of childhood.
It's a sketchy place.
It's a New Mexico childhood.
You can find a condom anywhere. Just look around. There's used condoms
and a syringe
all over the floor. Yeah, syringe is everything.
You might find a condom in
Come on down.
You might find a syringe in a condom or even a condom in a syringe.
She's the least of your problems.
Yeah.
You don't want your kid just covered in syringes.
Just in condoms. Come down the slide and they're just used condoms and syringes all over the place. But see, I don't take my children there. Because, see, little Brett and Tiffany, you know, and I got Sunshine and Apple. See, I like to take them to, you know, nicer parks. You know, they're like, I keep them kind of like inner city because I want them to be kind of urban because, you know, they need to experience other cultures. But I want it to be safe, though. I still want it to be a little safe. So, you know, they met this little boy. He was of an ethnic background, and they made lovely friends, and we got a play date set up for Tuesday. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's urban but safe. Urban but safe. See, it's a couple blocks out of suburban.
My kids, they don't have names because I'm a penguin. They just, you know, try not to be eaten by seals. So, I can't,
Those are good goals.
Can't relate.
Nobody wants to be eaten by a seal. By the way, not a single trace of lipstick on this beer can. 2 beer cans, no lipstick, still fabulous. $1.50 for this lipstick. $1.50. Seriously. Heidi Klum was eaten by a seal?
I was going to say except Heidi Klum, but I didn't want to. Good one.
I see what you did there.
And it was appreciated.
Round of applause. Cheers to you.
So many cans now.
I know. All right. So, in our ranking system, let's go ahead and move on to this Juicy Haze. We'll sip on these here in a little bit. We talked about La Llorona Park. Oh, I mentioned the Skinwalker thing, too. So, the Skinwalker is a Native American lore, which is a witch.
BuzzFeed Unsolved actually went to La Llorona Park. I don't know if sorry, I said it like in the...
La Llorona Park?
Yeah, the least... ethnic way I could. Excuse me. I'm not gonna say white people say it like that because you did your best. You did your best, Karen, and I think you nailed it.
La Llorona.
Better than me, damn. But yeah,
true.
Black people are also not known for their great pronunciation of other languages.
Maverick races peanut butter and cheers.
Fuck yes.
I saw your peanut butter on Facebook. It looked delicious. Is it the low carb peanut butter? Because that looked. I'm interested.
It was called nut butter, which made me laugh, and then one was called
Giggity.
Something, and the other one was cake batter, and it just made me.
I went sexy Karen.
Jesus.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Sorry, I'm a penguin, and I just don't appreciate that kind of stuff. You know, like.
Well, interspecies things is just weird. So.
I was just like, gross. What is this saying?
Well. It has a slight protein taste. You know what though? Like, I went through my gym rat phase. I occasionally get gym rat. Like I love lifting weights. I'm built like a Jello mold that lifted weights a couple of times. I'm like solid in some places but jiggly in all the wrong. And I actually like that whey protein type of flavor. Like I dig it. Like. Look, man. Frosties. This is groundbreaking right here. Frosties from Wendy's has a lot of whey protein. That's why it's lower in calories than a lot of regular ice cream and has that like particular flavor that you can't quite place. It's chocolate whey protein or vanilla whey protein. Get your swole on, bitches.
It's your swollen. And then let me bitch about it later. Oh, what is this? The white one?
Yeah, the white one. It's a Juicy Haze IPA. And what were we talking about before we got all we're talking about the Skinwalkers, and then you said something about BuzzFeed.
I said ghosts. Oh yeah, BuzzFeed Unsolved went actually to that park. That's the park they're talking about. It's in our town. Like they actually came here. They're kind of popular. They're on Hulu sometimes. So,
yeah.
The Supernatural one or whatever. So yeah, that's the park. We live there. That's in case anybody watches that, whoever watches this.
I've never experienced. Well, okay. Like in my capricious youth, and getting up into some shenanigans, my oldest son was conceived along the banks of the Rio Grande.
As a penguin, I respect that.
Well, thank you. As a Karen,
we also conceive our children next to the water.
Near the banks?
Yeah.
Yes, so we, like, going out there kind of in the middle of the night, like, every once in a while you get this, like, kind of eerie feeling. And there's a few times where, like, you could just feel like something was, like, nearby. And, it was kind of... It was kind of creepy. It really was. Ha ha, Maverick, that's right. You Googled that shit. Bam!
What?
You got educated by this Karen with a lovely goatee.
Whoa.
He said, holy shit, Frosties do have whey protein in them.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I know. Jim, rat at heart. I'm a Karen that gets my swole on. Mm.
I would laugh so hard if you busted your mom's sleeves. Shirt destroyed.
It's got lovely flowy sleeves. Sleeves.
Yeah.
Sleeves. So it's. So okay, I'm gonna get real for a second. Women's clothes is more comfortable than men's.
Lies.
Well, this is.
I borrow your clothes all the time. Those are wide leg pants, and those are comfortable and silky as fuck. Those are the exception. Those pants.
These are comfy
all day, every day.
So okay, but I will say though, the biggest problem, and I've said this problem for a long time. Women's clothes need some motherfucking pockets. This bullshit fake pockets is nonsense. Nonsense.
It ruins the silhouette, so men don't put them in there.
Yes, Maverick, I am getting to pockets.
Lady designers, you'll find pocket. Men designers, no.
That's true. Like I didn't like. Okay, so as I got a little older and in the dating field, I have a tendency to. I'm a butt cupper. As a man, I'm a butt cupper, and when you got.
That's how I imagine you just like awkwardly.
When you're hugging, you're being sweet and cute, and you're not in public. Like sometimes, like you slide your hands into the back pockets when they have actual real pockets, and it's just perfect. And it just adds to the butt cup, and you can have a nice romantic kiss, and you have a nice solid grip, and there's support and love in that whole situation. And there's nothing more disturbing when you go in for the nice, loving, supportive, romantic kiss, and you know what? Those pockets are a lie. It's just a little like sewn on little fucking crease. It's just upsetting. And then I'm like, where do you put your phone? Where do you put your wallet? It's like, and then I get on this whole tirade of form and function, and it becomes a thing, and then women break up with me.
Because they're like, yeah, dude, I know. Fucking pockets. I don't have them. What's up?
But then they're like upset because I'm busy talking about the pockets.
Yeah, I mean, somebody was just like, your pants don't have pockets. This is bullshit. I'd be like, I know. Yeah, I know. I've even had this conversation with fucking Maverick about it, about how pockets are bullshit.
It's true. Women's
chicanery.
Women's pockets are bullshit.
But also, I mean, I guess everybody's thinking, well, bras. I don't know a lady who hasn't used her bra as a pocket before. So maybe.
Yeah.
If ladies started using their bras as pockets, men would throw a fit, though.
I know. I know lots of women.
Like for everything proper. Like if we ruin the like
I've seen lots of women do the cell phone thing.
The shape of our boobs, but just start keeping a lot of stuff so it goes across. So
oh yeah.
You have an apple here.
Yeah. See, I've seen the cell phone. They're like, oh, hang on.
People have accepted cell phone and money.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about first thing that popped into my head for some reason was kitty litter.
Kitty litter?
I don't know why, but I also need to get kitty litter. So that was the first thing of random items that popped into my head. But
yeah. So
fish. What else do penguins?
Well, penguins kind of have their own
eggs.
Penguins have their own little pockets. They
Yeah,
but it's the male penguins that carry the eggs. They incubate.
They sit on the eggs.
Yeah.
While we go get food.
Yeah, and they carry them around.
I could be a male penguin. You're a female Karen.
I'm a female Karen, and you're a male penguin.
Yeah. So I'd be sitting on those eggs all day, every day.
You know what? This is 2020.
I was Scamper. I know what's up.
Yeah.
I wish I had things on here because I would be the macaroni penguin.
I love the macaroni penguin.
The macaroni penguin is the most punk
shit.
rock. He's the baddest
yes, dude.
fucking penguin from Scamper.
So, if you're watching this, you need to watch Scamper the Penguin.
You don't want Scamper.
Not right now, but just at the end of this podcast, I suggest
you. Go watch Scamper.
No, we need those views. We need clicks. We need likes. We need shares. We need comments. We need to build this brand.
Sorry, I just I'm always happy to see my people.
When you're done with this, go find Scamper the Penguin, watch it, and enjoy. Mm-hmm. Enjoy. It is lovely. It is just a precious, precious film. It's a cinematic classic, even though I don't think it was ever in the cinema. But I watch it all the time. I got the Scamper VHS that you watched actually came from Avon.
Oh shit.
So like Avon had like a little section,
which you sell.
I do. You know, you can hit me up, Karen P at facebook.com/Avon Lady. Hey, I got your lipstick. Although I gotta say though, this Dollar General lipstick, I shouldn't say this. I do promote Avon, but this, I've actually worn some Avon lipstick in my time. This is not the first time I've worn lipstick.
Yeah, I've seen photos of you in like full.
And that, like, I've worn lipstick a handful of times.
Probably more than me, honestly. Probably more than me.
Well, I did dress up like Courtney Love once, and then there's been many times. But this is the most impressive lipstick I've ever worn. Like when I dressed as Courtney Love, I don't remember where I got the lipstick from, but that shit, like I took one sip of water, gone. One sip of water, gone. This just, it's hanging. I need to find my.
This is people wearing bottom class makeup, drinking high class booze.
Like this is better than some of the expensive stuff, man. I'm not lying. Like, I think I spent like $5 on some lipstick. I think I got it at. Where was I? Where did I get the Courtney Love lipstick from? You know what? Actually, no. I got it from my...
Your significant other at the time?
Yes.
I'd hope.
And she spent a lot of money. A lot of money. On lipstick and makeup. Like, way too much money.
Because she wasn't paying for it.
True. No, even when she
we're not going to talk about your ex-girlfriend on this fucking...
But even then, like when that shit was just always too damn expensive. Yeah. She spent a lot of money, and that lipstick would last like maybe a half hour. This stuff is holding strong.
Did you ever experience any ghosts or anything scary during that time of being with her?
Yeah, I dated her.
Her whole existence.
She's a.
She was one where if you woke up and she was over your bed, you already were saying your last rites and all that.
Yeah, that was. She was very like, here's Johnny.
Very.
Yeah. But the point is the lipstick I used from hers that was pretty damn expensive did not hold a candle to this $1.50 lipstick from Dollar General. You know what? Time out. Then keep them entertained. I'm going to go find my lipstick so I can tell you the brand. I need to tell you this brand because it's fabulous.
Okay. Maverick, he's going and getting that information for you. So how are you doing?
It didn't take very long. The bathroom was just right across the hallway. Right across the hallway. Okay, it's LAC. LAC matte lipstick. This is what it looks like, y'all. See, there's the brand name. I don't know if you can see it. No, not matte like Matt Hardy. Matte as in like no sheen.
No, it's like Matt as a Matt Hardy. But just add an E.
It's not broken. It is fabulous. Although I just slammed down pretty hard.
Just kidding.
Don't you ruin my lipstick.
I would not.
That's
your favorite lipstick.
Yeah, like I am.
Justin, I love you. I would never.
I am legit impressed. Legit impressed with this lipstick. I don't have Matt Hardy's lipstick. As far as I don't know if he wears lipstick. Maybe he does. I don't care. You know what?
I think he does.
He probably does. You know what? And I appreciate that. Matt Hardy is a lovely gentleman.
He is a lovely gentleman. Mm-hmm. But I don't care for him very much anymore.
He's lovely.
Are we having
a hair toss contest?
Hair toss. I can't do it very well because I have a hood.
Oh, there was actually a time in my life when my hair was actually this length. Mm-hmm. It didn't have the same like feathered effect, but look.
I think it did. It felt like it did. It was so luxurious looking.
Well, I only used herbal essence on my hair.
Yeah.
Only herbal essence. That shit.
I have not seen an herbal essence commercial in like. Do they still exist?
Yeah, it still exists. It's a little pricey, but you know what? It's a lovely shampoo and conditioner. Like my hair was like rabbit hair soft.
Hair shampoo or Tresemme?
Okay, so look.
Hair shampoo.
Save your money. Shampoo. Get your $1.50 lipstick at Dollar General, LAC. I think it's like LA Cosmetics. Like Los Angeles Cosmetics, I think is the name.
You're talking to the wrong girl. You're giving me information as far as I'm concerned. Okay. I got $1. I can buy that.
So, all right. So the brother's giving makeup tips to the sister. I'm just saying, if you feel like wearing some lipstick, this is the brand to go with. Like you get, like, I saw, what was it, what's her name on Miami Ink? Kat Von D. She's got her permanent lipstick that like you gotta have like special shit to like take it off, and you spend like $60 on a thing of lipstick. $1.50 Dollar General, and like okay, so I haven't worn this all day. I haven't worn it all day. I will conduct a test. All right. One of these days, I'm just going to slap this lipstick on. I'm going to wear it all day, and I'm going to do normal shit, and I'm going to see how it holds up. I probably won't go out in public. Maybe I will. I don't know. Who knows? I might forget and just go do shit.
Do it.
I will test this motherfucking lipstick out, and then I will try. I will drop some money on a more expensive brand that's supposed to be like permanent, and I will make a comparison. Like $1.50 to however much I spend. I'll go to like JCPenney's or Sears or you know whatever the hell it is. I will do my regular daily whatever the shit. Eat, drink, be merry. I don't kiss anybody because I'm a sad, lonely bastard.
Oh, Justin. You hear that, ladies? He knows makeup and he's looking for somebody to kiss him. So.
And I pull this look off, so I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I will do a full day. I'll get up in the morning, I'll slap my lipstick on, I'll eat breakfast, do whatever I want to do, and I'll try to keep note of where my lipstick is. Oh, thank you, Maverick. He called me an 8 out of 10.
Aww.
I appreciate that. But I will go all out. I will compare this to whichever name brand that's fancy. I might even go with a Kat Von D. Oh, I don't know if I want to. I don't have to buy some fancy shit to get my fucking lipstick off.
No.
I will find one of these other lipsticks that's supposed to last all day.
Well, hers is probably like a lip stain.
Yeah, it's.
All you have to do is just dip your shit in Kool-Aid, just eat, and you'll be good.
Yeah, but I'll do that shit. And the only thing spooky about this is the fact that, well, it's not even spooky, man. That's like, it's 2020. You can do what you want. I used to wear barrettes when I was, younger. And people looked at me all weird. When my hair was actually this length, I'd wear a barrette, just like right here, just on the one side. I want to keep it just back right here.
Yeah, because barrettes are functional.
Yeah.
For men, women, anybody. A barrette is meant to keep your hair out. Yeah, my hair was in the way. And it was barrette.
Although I only did the one. Was this one? Yeah.
Now you would wear 3 barrettes to hold something.
Actually,
one beret.
Actually, I might have done two. Because I think I had two different colors, just because punk rock.
Just because punk rock. Yeah. Barrettes. None of you knew. Barrettes.
Yeah. Punk AF. We've got nothing Halloween special about the Southern dress up.
Well, I was trying.
Sorry, I keep going off on tangents. I'm a changed man. I am. I really am. Like, fabulous. Like, I fully understand, like, the whole transgender, like, want to dress like a woman, even if you're not gay, like, you just want to, like, put on makeup and feel pretty. I understand that now. I actually legit get it. I get it. This is...
Sorry, I'm talking about my burps. I'm just a gassy. But you look... I'm glad you feel fabulous.
Thank you. Like, I fully understand this. Like, there's no way I would ever, like, do makeup all the time. Mostly because, one...
We still have another one of these.
Yeah, I don't care enough. Two, it takes too much effort. Oh, we didn't really share our thoughts on the Voodoo Ranger. So...
Juicy Haze.
The Juicy Haze is...
So is this made in India? Because it says New Belgium and then it says India Pale Ale or India whatever.
It's an Indian Pale Ale recipe.
Oh.
This one, like this one's very subtle.
Is that why they went with like a Asia kind of?
So I would say this is the twat punch, full on punch. If you're into that sort of thing, this I think is more like maybe a twat slap because it's not very strong. It's so. It's kind of enjoyable. It's like a little. Hey.
These two aren't far different.
Yeah, like the only difference between like this one, hang on. This one does have orange notes. This one does not have orange notes.
But they're basically the same.
Yeah. So I would say, so far, because of your convincing argument about the twat punch and you're into that sort of thing, this will go first.
All right.
I like the orange because I like the papaya-ness of this one, but the piney-ness is a little strong for me. But your argument was sound, and I appreciate it. So I will move this one into the lead. Then you have this one, which has got the piney orange citrus. It's like a shock top kind of flavor with a little bit of pine. And then you would have this one, which is, it's very pretty much straight up IPA. It has that very hoppiness, that piney taste to it.
I don't know how you know what all these things taste like. Everybody's like, oh, it has notes of blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who's really like...
Because I'm in full Karen mode right now. And I can taste these things because my tastes are sophisticated.
Mm.
Yes.
I eat fish. Or I'm a penguin. So... this
that is a quote. That is like the quote of this year. I eat fish, for I am a penguin. All right.
All of these so far, though, I would recommend to my penguin friends.
That is a lovely sentiment.
Yeah.
And me as a Karen, I currently have no desire to speak to the manager, although I do have strong opinions about the price. I feel like $30 is a bit much.
Yes.
I feel like $22.50 is more than adequate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, $22.49 would be even better because you do pay tax.
What's like the how much is like an average?
Oh man, you can get a 30-pack for like $20.
I'm confused as to what has happened here today.
I was trying to find Halloween themed beers. I was at Walmart.
And you saw one with a skeleton, and as a Karen, you just didn't think to like.
Well, I was looking at the prices, and this one had a pack of different flavors. Mm-hmm. Most of them just had similar flavors, and I was even looking at the Alien Ale that comes out of Roswell. It's a fine ale, but I tried it, and I feel like aliens aren't necessarily Halloweeny. I said weenie again.
No, because they're just, you know...
They're aliens.
Foreigners.
Okay.
Foreigners is what you should have said.
I know.
Fucking penguins are also slightly off.
Apparently penguins have issues with foreigners. Which, to be fair, we have been ruining their habitat. Yes.
I don't know very much about penguins. Don't they do some of that pollutant stuff?
No. Penguins are suffering from the pollutant stuff.
And I just don't know what they do. Seals. Like, I haven't eaten at one's house or, you know, like...
So you just dress up like a penguin? You know nothing about the culture?
A little bit.
I mean, at least I did some Karen research.
I know you did, and I should have really looked up besides Scamper. And...
At least watch, like...
All I know is macaroni penguins are so badass. Just rock and roll, like punk rock.
And then your emperor penguins are very regal.
Yeah.
And they even stand on like this.
Yeah. All of them standing on that thing.
They're very snooty.
Yeah. I just remember that one emperor penguin being like eaten or not eaten, shot or whatever. That old guy. No, he was an emperor. He was a macaroni. Do you remember? Sorry, Scamper, I'm having flashbacks. That's the video. That's the movie of our people. People think Happy Feet. Fuck you,
Scamper.
That shows the real life.
That's
of
the
penguin.
Shit.
Fucking Happy Feet. Get out of here. That movie was sad. Happy Feet though was also
March of the Penguins.
I think.
Get out of here. Scamper is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, if Morgan Freeman was in Scamper. That would have been pretty badass.
That would change the whole dynamic.
I think he would have been the macaroni penguin who got shot and died though. Because I think that's who.
I feel like he'd be more like the narrator. Like
was there a narrator?
There wasn't, but a narrator. No, actually, I think there might have been a narrator. But he could have still been a penguin and a narrator, like maybe like Scamper when he's in his 50s, and he could do like the whole thing about his journey and be like, when I was in the cargo ship heading to whatever fucking zoo and I met the macaroni penguin. You know, he could do the whole fucking thing like in between the cutscenes, like as you're getting transitions, he can do this little narration, kind of give you the tone of what's going on. It have brought that movie to the next level, which, I mean, it already is like chef's kiss. Like, But if you had Morgan Freeman narrating that, oh, Jesus. I honestly, I don't think anything can compare. So, on that note, let's try the experimental IPA, and then let's try and do this like spooky shit that I spent hours. Well, I spent a lot of time looking up.
Okay.
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 All right.
I'm following your lead.
Don't let me get sidetracked on lipstick and mascara.
All right, kid.
The eyeliner I got was pretty decent. It like at first it was giving me problems.
Well, look, hey, guess what? We're not talking about that.
Okay. Let's go on to the Voodoo Experimental IPA.
I'm clearing my mouth.
Okay.
Of other hoppy tastes.
All right. Well, they're all going to be hoppy.
I know. This tastes like not very much. Like nothing.
I don't know.
It's experimental for an IPA to not taste like anything very much. It just has that one taste. If you've ever had an IPA, they all taste like that.
Yeah. Like these two, like I'd say this one is this one is slightly hoppier than this one. I mean, ebony and ivory.
Sit together in perfect.
I mean, it's harmony. I mean, essentially, these are interchangeable.
They all kind of taste like armpit to me. Like,
have
you ever tasted an armpit or your own armpit? You never just been curious and been like, hey.
My tongue's not long enough.
It's probably part of your boobs are probably kind of getting in the way. You just don't even know.
So, here's my thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
Since this one's in a white can, it's also a little bit blander. Doesn't have a lot of punch, not a lot of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have that, like, it's not as flavorful. It's very like, I'm going to church on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to raise my hands though, but I will stand. Like, if I feel really moved, I might do this.
Yeah, I think a Karen would be the one who's like,
this,
like, God is talking to me.
This has a little bit more of that hoppiness. This is dancing in church, singing, full on hallelujah. This is like full on, you are into it, you love it. This is, I'm going to have a ham and cheese on toast. This is full on Sunday dinner with the family. We're having a big gathering. It's like a party atmosphere. You're loving it. You're enjoying it. This is Luby's. This is Popeyes. Okay. Not great. This is full of flavor.
So across this way or this way?
I think I'm going to do the experiment, because this one has a little bit more. I'm having more fun with this one. So essentially, I've decided as a Karen, black is more fun than white. I've just betrayed everything a Karen stands for.
No, I think deep down they know that.
That's true. And they're jealous.
Just overcompensating.
They're jealous, is what it is. They're jealous. It's because they see somebody's having fun, and deep down they're sexually repressed. Their vagina is like the Saharan desert.
I heard. Wait, what did you say?
Their vagina is like the Saharan desert.
Oh, Saharan desert. I just heard is just hair in desert. And I was like, yeah.
That might be that probably. Too. It's like a spider's nest.
Just hair in desert.
So
I have to go to the bathroom. 4 beers though, like for real.
Okay.
Excuse me while I penguin.
As she waddles off, I will, as a Karen, like, realizing that the boring whiteness is just not as fun. This will go last. Because it has flavor, but it ain't great. I mean, it's like, this is like IPA light. This is IPA max. This like this is fun. This is a twat punch if you're into it. This is like a little bit of a tropical paradise. Like it's a lot of fun. You're gonna get drunk. You know you're gonna make some bad decisions. But you know what? At the end of the day, you're gonna go home. You're not gonna talk about it, but you will have those photos in a secret file in your cell phone, and every once in a while, when you're just feeling down and you want to complain about stuff and you want to go on a tirade, you crack open that keepsakes file, you put in your little password, and you realize this was a wonderful time. And I'm happy and I'm glad it happened. But you also want to keep it a little secret. So, full on twat punch. You're into it. You dig it. Fancy. Fantastic. You dig it. This is the block party. This is brunch with the in-laws. I mean, it's all right. You got a mimosa. So, I mean, look, his mom's going to complain about the way your housekeeping is. But you know what? You got a couple of mimosas in you. You can deal with it. And you're still having a good time. You just kind of let it roll off. There you go. In the Voodoo Ranger lifestyle, the original IPA, higher plane, experimental, juicy haze. You know what? It's overcompensating too. I just realized. It's called Juicy Haze. So you're trying to like tap into your Jimi Hendrix roots. You're being like, oh man, I'm deep. I listen to Tool. You know, you're like, oh, Purple Haze. I smoke some weed. It's fun. But it's not gonna overcover your boring whiteness. Your blandness. All right. So while we're waiting, since Dollar General makeup status, the eyeliner that I got was I think it was $2 for the eyeliner, and it looks pretty good. Like the first application as you're going, you kind of got to get it going, and that's why I did the left eye first, because I'm ambisexual. I mean, ambidextrous. So I did the left side first, and like you can see there's some spots that went a little awry, like in the corner of the eye, and then I kind of got the hang of it over here on the right side. Like I did my makeup with both hands. This side did this side. This side did this side. This right side did the right side. Left side did the left side. Except for the foundation. The foundation was just, nice smoothing, contouring. The rouge look that I got here, I started off with had some simple like pinkish colored powder, but it wasn't dark enough. So actually I got some of the eyeshadow. I got some of the same color of the eyeshadow, and then I ran it along the cheekbones, and I was kind of filled in. I actually followed along. If you notice, my sideburns have a nice little line there, I kind of followed.
Oh my God, Justin, you look so nice in the like thing like that. Just
see, I followed. I followed the line of my sideburns, and then it kind of follows along the cheekbone lines, and then I just followed that with actually the same eyeshadow, just nice and light. Just kind of did some circular motions. Then I went over it with the pink, whatever the fuck it's called, and it did okay. Then I went back with foundation and just smoothed it all out, and that's where you got the nice little highlight. So it's like I got the rouge look, but it's not full on like rouge. You know what I mean? Like that's how I did it. The eyeshadow that took me a bit to figure it out. Like I was like at first I was like I'll just grab my eyelid and holding it and just kind of doing this. And then I figured out, like, you just kind of do this kind of thing, and then you can kind of... Your eyelids will naturally kind of fall, and I kind of figured it out, and it turned out okay. So, I might do some random makeup tutorials, just because... Why the fuck not? It's something to do. I think it turned out okay.
As a penguin, might also do makeup.
I'm still impressed with this fucking lipstick.
Look how big my eyes are. I can do so much.
Oh, dude.
Lid,
yeah, dude.
Like, just put a little bit of some of that whatever you said it was on there. Boom.
Los Angeles Cosmetics, I believe is what it is. Black, LA. I'll have to find the packaging, the actual, but... Dollar General, black lipstick.
Okay, you told me not to let you go off. You said
I was killing time. I went through my whole thing here. Spooky stuff. So, fuck all the stuff I spent time looking up. I'm gonna give you kind of the quick stuff. Like apparently there's La Posada de Santa Fe in Santa Fe. Abraham and Julia Stab. That's her last name, Stab. They were wealthy merchants who made their money importing goods via San Rafael, 1880s. Parties. I didn't read this ahead of time. I kind of like glanced over it, but I didn't go through it. Julia's children died. They were never recovered. Grief. Went mad. Then elegant resort and spa. Block from historic plaza. Just a block from the historic plaza. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, apparently they went mad. Looks like, I don't know, they killed themselves. They haunt the hotel now. I might have actually been inside the hotel. I've been to Santa Fe several times. I don't know. There's...
I've been to Santa Fe several times. Meow Wolf. Every single time.
Oh, fucking Meow Wolf. Dude, that's just the shit. Okay, so we'll go to the Double Eagle restaurant here. It's in Mesilla, which is just down the road. It's like 10 minutes away. So I'm just going to read this verbatim. Comes from the Travel Channel article about haunted New Mexico shit. And in the small town of Mesilla in southern New Mexico, west of Las Cruces, was part of Mexico until 1853. A wealthy family, the Maeses, had a palatial home here, having made their money importing goods from Mexico City. The matriarch of the family was very proud and expected her son, Armando, to marry into high society in Mexico City. But Armando fell for Inez, a beautiful servant of the family. Inez fell for Armando as well, and the two kept up a clandestine relationship, protected by other servants and Mesilla townsfolk, who thought Senora Maese. They spelt it wrong. Snobbish. But Senora Maese eventually found the two in Armando's room. And she flew into a rage, grabbing a pair of scissors. She stabbed Inez. And when Armando tried to protect her, he was stabbed as well. Both died, realizing what she had done. It is said, Senora Maese. Oh, wait. Yeah, why did they spell it wrong? They left an S out. Senora Maese never spoke again and went mad. Today the home is the Double Eagle restaurant. And Armando's room is in the... Damn it, my Spanish accent is not good enough.
I feel like you're reading this in a strangely, like you're trying to scare us, but also...
Hey, I'm building suspense, goddammit.
I'm sorry.
Armando's room is in the Carolata Salon, a private dining room off of the main dining room. Two velvet-covered chairs sit in the corner of the room, and though they are roped, my hair was in the way. Oh, they are roped off anyone from sitting in them. The velvet inexplicably shows where Armando and Inez are believed to still be sitting in the chairs, and also blamed for pranks around the restaurant, such as moving tables and glasses and whispering names. Armando and Inez are just a few of the ghosts believed to haunt Old Mesilla, a storied Wild West town where Billy the Kid was once jailed.
I've even heard of Billy the Kid, and I'm a penguin.
But I've heard of Armando and Inez.
I've heard of a lot of Armando and Inez's.
I've been to the Double Eagle many a times in Mesilla, and I will say I have yet to experience the ghost there. Why, thank you. It is... I cannot pronounce how your name is spelt on here, but he liked the ghost story at camp.
What is it? I can't see anything, so I'm going to try.
It's TMSPHD. Look, I appreciate your name, and I appreciate you appreciating the ghost stories. But yeah, I've been there. I've been there plenty of times. I have not experienced the ghosts in there. I know of this room they speak of. It's kind of like on display. But I've told you, I spoke of my La Llorona experiences when I was... it's a steakhouse, man. They don't do tacos. Like, it's a fancy-ass steakhouse, man. Oh, their steaks are... Their aged steaks are delicious. Like, they are down. Now, they got La Posada, which is next door. They have tacos, but it's like a touristy Mexican food, and it's okay. But, like, the best tacos that I know of right now is this little tiny taco truck. It's on Amador. It's, I forgot their name, but their barbacoa and their asada. Bueno. Dude, I'm like down like 4 flat tires and no spare to get tacos from that taco shop. It's a little taco shop. It's right there. It's between Amador and Loman. I don't remember the cross street, but dude, their tacos are bomb af. We go there and they're open until like 4 o'clock in the morning. So you night shifters, that's a place to go. Sexy Karen happened again.
You were sexy Karen as you were trying to read that fucking
thing.
You were like, I'm reading it.
Oh.
Like I'm smirking. And I also have one eyebrow raise.
Did I have one? Did I raise one eyebrow?
How are you? Probably.
I don't know. Do I? I don't. Even
it sounded like there was like eyebrow raises.
I know you can hear eyebrows raise
as well as like a.
No, that's an open one. I'm just saying, like their tacos are bomb af. Oh yeah, you're in Florida, man. I've been in Florida. Look, man, it either happened in Florida, New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico, and right now you can get some bomb ass tacos. Florida, I wanted to open up a Mexican food restaurant there and bring you the lovely deliciousness that happens here in the Southwest. Oh. But sorry, bro. I mean, there's some decent places. Like, you can find a bomb-ass Cuban sandwich in a lot of Florida places there. But, you know, you got a different Hispanic culture there. You got a lot of Cubans, Puerto Ricans. You get a handful of Mexicans. Like, you go to Pensacola, there's a lot of Mexican heritage there. But it's not the same. There's a couple of decent little Mexican taquerias and, you know, there's a little Mexican shop that's pretty bomb. I don't know where you're at in Florida, so I don't know if I can speak for you, but you know they got some bomb stuff. Yeah, dude, good bomb ass Cuban food. Like I said, I'm a New Mexico / Florida boy, so I'm dressed as a Karen. Say no more. Back to some spooky shit. Okay, so in this Travel Channel article, they didn't get into the whole. They didn't get to some of the other smaller venues. Like, was that gravestone that's up here in Fair Acres you're talking about?
There's a decent amount of places around here. I don't know names, but like there are ghost tours you can do here.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few. Like Bert Kreischer did the ghost tour here at the old County Courthouse.
Oh, did he know?
Yeah, he did that, and they did Raft the Rio. Like one of the guys that I worked with was actually just slightly in front of Bert Kreischer.
Oh, damn.
I was jealous dude. I was jealous.
It makes me laugh every time you say af.
Another Florida man. Okay, so since it's supposed to be Halloween special and we didn't talk shit about anything spooky, I have a bunch of articles here. Well, I have an article that covers a bunch of stuff from Travel Channel. I ain't gonna get into it mostly because, well, shit. I spent all this time talking about makeup and Karens and IPAs and twat punching. And I keep punching microphones, but so there's this little church. It's out in Doniana, the haunted church. Mm-hmm. I think it's the Hill Baptist Church is what it is now. Like somebody remodeled this thing. It's creepy ass church. So
it's creepy as fuck.
It's creepy af. It's creepy af. So growing up, there was this large ass like elm tree or oak tree that was right in front of the church. And there was actually, you could see like where the old ropes and nooses were still hanging down that had actually been like grown into the tree. The tree's been long since cut down, but you could see it there forever. The church was abandoned for a long ass time. And I don't know when they remodeled it, but they did some remodeling. It looks nice-ish. Still creepy. But so the elm tree in front of this church, they used to hang criminals, which was essentially slaves that escaped the South. And for those of you that don't know, New Mexico was sided with the Confederates, but so did Florida, so I don't agree with that. I am anti-slavery. I feel like I don't need to say that, but as a Karen, I guess I feel like I need to say that.
I think as a penguin, I was torn as a black and white creature. But I think I'm also anti-slavery at the end of the day. So,
but they they used to hang people in front of this church, and this is the lore that I learned. Like, it's one of those, like, as the story grew, there's different versions of the story, but the one that I know very well is they used to hang people in front of this church, criminals, and one day during a service, we were told is Satan just erupted from the baptismal center, the like where they baptize people, and possessed several people in front of the church because they were basically they were killing the innocent. They were hanging innocent people, and it was this whole lore. And I will say, out of all the spooky destinations that I've been able to go to, that is the one place that every single damn time I've ever stopped in front of that place in the middle of the night, the second we get out of the truck, out of the car, whatever vehicle we're in, we'll get out, because we actually did a 48-hour film challenge and we tried to get some shots in front of the church. And like in middle of trying to shoot, you could hear like all this scurrying and this weird noises coming from right behind you. Every single time I get out there, I hear the same noise, and it's just.
I'm assuming that's the same church I'm thinking of, the Devil's Church.
The Devil's Church,
but also has the witch there too, right? A witch was buried there, or is that a whole?
It might
thing?
Be. Like I said, there's
does the church have a cemetery? Because if it doesn't, then no, I'm wrong. If it does, then I think there's a witch buried there. Because there's the witch's grave and there's the Devil's Church. And I don't know if they're the same thing.
No, they're not. Because there's not a graveyard. I don't think there's. But no, because the
witch's
graveyard is in Fair Acres.
But isn't it?
It's near a church. But like every single time I've gotten out at that church in the middle of the night, just like, I got friends that have never been here, or like we were shooting the 40-hour film challenge and we were trying to do some suspenseful shit. I was trying to get some creepy vibes. And every single time I try to show anybody, like, you hear this fucking noise and you get this eerie feeling and you can hear it. It's coming from right behind you. Every single time. I've never once been able to stop there and not. It's crazy as shit. And I feel like that's one of those one places that is real, and I don't want to hang around to find out what the fuck that noise is behind me. Because whether it's a wild animal, you don't want to die asshole first, as I said in the podcast previously. And I don't want to be possessed. Like, it's totally fucked. Like, it is creepy as hell. The church, it's a very small, it's stone church. It's all just solid stone. It's basically just some pews, and then you got the little baptismal area and the altar, and then where the preacher, I think the Baptist or pastor, does his thing. Dude, that's one of those places that just has that vibe. Like, you just know some dark, evil shit is going down and has gone down there. So if you're ever in Doniana County and you want to experience some creepy shit, check out this church. It's on Doniana Road. It's I think it's called Hill Baptist Church. Like, somebody remodeled the whole thing and they have church services there. And I just want to say, if you're going to church there, I don't trust you. That it's some creepy shit. It's just like every single time I've been there, it's just I don't scare very easily, but I get this creepy, horrible, weird feeling, and I don't like it, and I don't want to hang out there for long periods of time. I usually bail as soon as I start hearing those noises. But I'm gonna take a pause, keep people entertained. I'm gonna pee, and then we'll be right back, and we'll probably close this out. But Karen's got to piss, y'all.
Hello? I'm Diane the Penguin. I'm supposed to keep you entertained. can't read. I'll be honest, I can't read what anybody says from where I'm sitting, so I'm gonna lean in and see what the chat has been about. Okay. So, is anybody in the chat still here? Oh, Maverick, cool. Okay. I think Karen's returning.
Karen has returned. I hope you kept people entertained. My boob hit the microphone again.
I just said, "Hey, who's there?" And then
Maverick is. Tim's Fid, I guess, bailed. Well, thank you, Tim's Fid, for showing up. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Because Karen asked you nicely. Don't make me call your manager. You will not like me when I'm mad. Karens will get angry, they get mad. They have a little tantrum. Alright. Ghost stories failed for this Halloween episode.
Okay.
I hope I gave you some great makeup advice. Ladies, men, anybody. Look, man, if you want to wear some makeup, you hit up the Dollar General. I've been impressed with at least the lipstick. The eyeliner's pretty decent. Foundation's not bad, but I also don't know. I don't have sensitive skin, which is surprising for being a white male. I mean, we're tending to be known for having sensitive skin. I guess it depends on which
kind of white?
Yeah. But I got that Slavic blood in me, so I don't know. Slap me with raw fish and I'll just enjoy it. But we've made our decision on the IPAs. You took the scale down. Voodoo Ranger Original IPA, 12 punch, and you like it. Higher Plane, Tropical. You had some fun. You don't want to share about your experiences. Fun block party. Brunch with the in-laws. You had some mimosas. You're still having a good time, but in the long run, it's still brunch with the in-laws. That's how we got this going on.
That's how he got this going on.
Well, you weren't here for it.
This one would switch.
No, we decided this one's funner.
You decided that. This is armpit. This is pure armpit. These are all armpits with different deodorant. This is armpit.
I thought this one's funner than this one. This one's bland. You convinced me with this one. This one's still staying the same.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, as a penguin, this one's last.
Well, as a Karen, the white one is last.
And you win, so.
Because I'm a Karen and we always win. Sort of.
You don't lose. So.
It's all in the perspective. But with those statements, It's been Halloween. We shared some stories. I hope I terrified you and enlightened you as a Karen. I hope you take up my recommendations on lipstick from Dollar General. If you're too fancy for it, then you have to search inside and be like, "Oh, am I a real Karen?" Because this fake Karen is, I don't know. I forgot my point. Just try the fucking lipstick. You'll be impressed.
At the end of today's...
Just try the fucking lipstick.
Try the fucking lipstick.
God damn. From one Karen to another. Try lipstick. Save some money. You don't need a fancy name brand. It works great. So, this has been Best of the Bottom. please like, share, subscribe. Come join our family. Bring it in. We love you guys. Join us next week when we return to normal. Although, to be honest, I could go full Karen again. I don't know. Probably not. It's a lot of work. And check out my TikTok, Majestic Medic. Instagram, also Majestic_Medic. Facebook, Justin Parent. Justin_Sane83 on Instagram. Diane, do you have stuff to plug?
Probably.
This is the part where you plug it.
Oh, no.
All right. You can also find us on the Perico Productions channel. You can catch us, the video replay there. You can also watch us again here on Twitch channel /bottom class. I'm going to get back into gaming. I will be trying to do some gaming. I probably do one day of the week, do some just classic Nintendo gaming. I've been strung out on Asphalt 9 Legends. I actually joined a team, and I now am the leader, and I booted some people, and I took over that team, and I've branded it. It's Ryuk's Riders, because it used to be anime fans, and I made some changes. The branding is the Perico channel colors. And you can find me gaming there at Majestic_Medic. And like I said, please join the family. We want you here. You know, when you're bottom class, you're family. We won't tell your manager. So, good night, good news, and here's looking at you, kid. Where's my... Signing off! Tastes pretty good.